the questions are, what is a loose vagina? And how can a woman determine if her vagina is loose? Welcome everyone to my channel. I'm Gwendolyn Hale. I'm a seasoned and certified medical microbiologist, and I'm popularly known as the medical professional with the difference, because I bring you knowledge like no other to the comfort of your living room. If you're a returning subscriber, this is me saying I love you. And if you just stumbled on this video, stumbled on this channel, well, join the family, subscribe, like, share. Why not? And I love you. Let's roll in. Welcome back. Into this class, we'll be talking about 5 causes of a loose vagina and 5 signs of a loose vagina. So, answering the question, what is a loose vagina? A loose vagina is when a woman feels like her vagina is abnormally loose, or she feels that her vagina is not as tight as before. So, what are the 5 causes of a loose vagina? Number 1, age. Now, we are looking at premenopause and menopause. You know, there are some women who start experiencing premenopause around the age of 40, 45 and upwards. Now, when a woman is experiencing premenopause or menopause, her estrogen levels drop. And then the walls of her vagina become thinner, they become drier, and it becomes less acidic. When a woman is going through premenopause and menopause and her vagina becomes less acidic, that means the natural flora there is not as it used to be before. That means the presence of bifidobacteria or lactobacilli that is found in the vagina that keeps the vagina healthy and blooming, it's no longer as it used to be before. It has reduced. Number 2 is multiple childbirths within a short period of time, especially if the babies are big. You know what I mean? When the baby is so big, you know, they really stretch the muscles of the vagina. And if you don't respect the spacing that is being advised by the doctors, that is 1 to 2 years, you don't give the walls of the vagina enough time to heal, to repair, to restore itself back to its normal state. So that constant stretching and lack of restoration and repair, you know, actually gives the woman a loose vagina in the long run. So it's advisable that ladies should respect the spacing of 1 to 2 years between each child. I know when a woman is of age and she wants to have all her kids, 1, 2, 3, you know, she doesn't really think about it. But think about the restoration of your vagina. The next point is certain health conditions. And I'm talking particularly of autoimmune diseases. Now, autoimmune diseases like Alzheimer's, any autoimmune disease that affects your muscles, affects your defense mechanism, affects your ligaments, affects your red blood cells. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. These autoimmune diseases or health conditions can actually cause a woman to have a loose vagina. The next point is certain fatal injuries or certain injuries that a woman may have. Let's say she had a fatal accident. Let's say she had an injury around her genitalia or her vagina. Yes, it could actually disrupt or cause the muscles of the vagina to go haywire or to loosen up, and she may end up with a loose vagina. And the last point is when surgeries go wrong. When a lady is doing a surgery and there's a lot of medical malpractice and medical negligence and the walls of her vagina are tampered with, she could actually end up with a loose vagina. Now we are going to go into the 5 signs of a loose vagina. And the first is leakage. When a woman normally leaks out urine whenever she sneezes or whenever she coughs. This is very common. The next sign of a loose vagina is if the woman has discomfort during sex. Now, I would like to specify, a lady can have discomfort during sex if she has a sexually transmitted disease and if she has a urinary tract infection. So, sexual discomfort should not be the only point you should take as a sign of a loose vagina. The next point is if the lady loses sensitivity during sex. If the lady loses sensitivity, she's not having the sensitivity she used to have before, then that means that she is having a loose vagina. Then the next point is, if a lady is using the same size of tampon and she realizes that the same size of tampon she used to use before starts to drop out of her vagina, that means that she has a loose vagina. And the last point is looseness of vagina, especially if it is noticed during sex. And this should be if it's the same partner, if it's the same man you have been sleeping with. If you notice that you are not having the same sensation, you feel that your vagina is a little bit loose, this could be a sign that you're having a loose vagina. So thank you for joining me in this class. I hope you have been enlightened, you have been blessed with this teaching. Till next time, I remain your seasoned and certified medical professional, Gwendolyn Halle.